Alrighty guys, to get ourselves warmed up for our workout today, we've got 3 sections we're going to go through. First section is 2 minutes on any cardio choice that you want. That can be a single or multiple choices, it's up to you. Just pick stuff that's nice and straightforward, your body's happy to roll into right at the start. Once you clear that first section of 2 minutes, the next section of 2 minutes, we're going to do an AMRAP, so as many rounds as possible, of 5 small tuck jumps into a 5-meter bear crawl. And once you've done that 2 minutes going back and forth between those 2 movements there, we go into the last section, which is 1 minute to do any stretch or mobility drill that you want, just for the last 60 seconds. So obviously a good idea to pick the things that are most apparently tight or stiff. Get into those with a tennis ball or just do normal kind of manual stretching, that's fine. And just get everything nice and loose before we start the workout. So that middle section, we've got the small tuck jumps. That's pretty straightforward. All we want to do is fairly narrow stance, a regular full kind of jumping tuck jump sort of thing. We're going to try and get the knee above hip height. These are just small because they're a warm-up, so all I want to see is just a little knee lift and heel lift, okay? Trying to get that up off the ground, get a little bit of opening and closing through the hips. 5 of those then goes into a 5-meter bear crawl, so I would find a little bit of space, okay? From here, hands and feet. Okay, that's a fairly high hipped position. You can also play around with bending the knees or even going deliberately low with the knees, as long as they don't touch the floor. We don't want a human crawl, we want a bear crawl, so make sure they're off the ground. So those 2 things go back and forth for that 2-minute block in the middle. And remember, we hit the last minute as the stretching. Guys, that is your warm-up.